Advice for students.
It's your responsibility to make good choices, to learn what your options are, to learn to speak for yourself, to learn to advocate when you need to advocate, but to also learn to listen and respect other people's opinions about what might best work for you, to understand your needs and supports so that you can figure out how to best negotiate things to make it work for you.
Go out there and see what different jobs are like.
You need to keep your dreams. You need to stay focused. You need to reach out when you need support.
It is a long process, learning how to do the applications, learning how to give a successful interview.
You're in transition, which means change, which means leaving school behind. It's not going to be so protective, perhaps not going to be so predictable.
Do you have a backup goal? If you do, is that backup goal close enough to the first goal that you wanted to do? Because some people don't have backup goals. So I would say to make sure to keep their options open and what they want to do for their career.
Don't give up. If you want something, go for it. If you really want it, just go for it. Never give up. Never give up hope. Don't be like, I cannot do this because, I can't read well, or I cannot write well, or I probably can't think that much. Don't give up. Just go for it.
Any kids that got disability problem, I think they could work. If I could do it, anybody else could do it,
When somebody has services through the Agency for Persons with Disabilities, they're their own advocate. They need to remember that we're working for them.
You have to be persistent. You can't just give up because somebody says no or one door closes, because there's a lot of other doors to go through.
They need to know their rights. They need to know that they can complain if they don't like their services. They can choose any provider they want. They can choose any support coordinator they want. They can live where they want, and they can choose any job that they want.
The community is a great place to be, but it's a messy, risky place to be as well. And if you're going to succeed there, you've got to do everything you can to make sure you've got what you need lined up for yourself.
You got to give 110 as well. You got to be willing to take the bitter with the sweet, so to speak, not expect for everything to just fall off on the job and be able to do, what you want to do. You just got to work with it, and the parents got to be supportive of the student.
It's good when other people give you advice, like your family, and it comes from a good place. However, they also are fearful, and you have to understand that their fear sometimes can keep you from doing things that you may be able to do.
It's a personality thing, that willingness to better yourself, and if an individual has that, it's a great person to have on your team.
Try your best at it, never give up. At least try and do it first and see if you like it, and if you don't like it, there's always something new to try. You never want to give up on something that you want to try.
You never lose sight of the things that you want to accomplish. And if one way fails, then find another way. There's always another way.
I hope for the best for students with disabilities. I hope they find what they would like to do and just keep going and don't stop. Just say, I can do it, ask questions, get involved.
You need to set your goal high.
Take advantage of this community-based work experience opportunities. Take advantage of the job shadowing. Do volunteer work, because there is no better way to figure out what you want to do than trying it out.
Just because if you have a disability, it doesn't make you really any different than anybody else. You treat everybody with respect and dignity, and everybody treats you the same way back.
Get involved before they graduate, volunteering.
But live your dream. Make sure you know what that dream is. Try to put a definition on it, but don't let anyone tell you you can't live that dream. Stick to your dream, stick to your guns. You can do it.